Hello, I am the Story Girl, and welcome to the story of the Flying Head. In ancient times, in the times before the light meant warmth and heat, and in the time when the darkness was so bitter cold, men and women and children shrank with fear when the nighttime came and the darkness covered the land, not because of the darkness, but because of the monster that lurked within. There was one monster they feared most of all, and that was only a head larger than a man, but with no body, only a mouth, and unsatisfiable hunger. It would fly throughout the land with its mouth open wide, with its tongue dangling out, with its sharp teeth, and feast upon the people that lived in the land. And every day there was wailing and weeping as they woke to find who was lost, who was missing, and who would never be found again. And it went on for years in the dark and the cold, until one day a young woman gave birth to a baby boy and vowed that that head would not have her son for a feast. And so she lit a fire, a bright fire, a warm fire. And instead of running away and hiding when the nighttime came, she tended the fire with her baby held tight to her heart. The head came flying near her. She lifted up a fork, and on it was a bright coal. She held it to her mouth and said, "This is delicious meat I have here." And the head couldn't see it, but she didn't eat it. She would drop it back into the fire. And the head, that greedy, hungry head, ate up the entire vat of coals, thinking it was meat, but lit himself on fire, and the head burned until it was gone. And from then on, the land was lit with light and warmth, with no monster to come and terrify the people. The end. They call me the Story Girl, but the other day somebody called me, "Are you that girl that thinks Hansel and Gretel is a scary story?" Yes, I do think Hansel and Gretel is a scary story. A very scary story on account of the cannibal witch that is in that story. Personally, I prefer stories that are funny, stories that are clever. If you didn't think today's story was very scary, that's alright. If you like scary stories, you can tell someone a scary story. Tell someone a story that you think is scary this Halloween. Thank you for joining the story today. If you thought of a story that you would like me to tell, please leave me a comment below. Please remember to like and subscribe. I love having more people love the stories that I love. I'll see you next time.